Let me bang.
I do let you bang. Hey,
let me bang you, man.
I let you bang. I let you bang.
Greetings, nerds and virgins.
Go for Jesus. No forget Jesus, people.
Hey, I'm not surprised, motherfuckers.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time once again for your favorite mixed martial arts podcast. Recording out of Los Angeles, California, it's MMA Roasted with Adam Hunter.
Who the fuck is that guy?
What's up, people? Welcome to our brand new MMA Roasted Podcast. It's me, Adam Hunter. I'm here with everybody. I think everyone's here. Here with Mayhem, Don Fry, everybody. Bill Dawes, who's naked. Once again, Corkle's here. I got to start off the show by saying I'm totally unprepared for the show. Normally, I go through the whole show and I go, all right, we'll talk about this and that. And I got this new job. It's a dream job writing for Gutfeld, but like I have to write I get like 90 stories a night, like 18 pages of stories. I have to comb through them for jokes, for monologue. And so that's like 4 or 5 hours a night, and then 6 hours, and then I wake up in the morning and I got to do more, the monologue and this and that. So that's my, nothing but write jokes.
Welcome to Hollywood, baby.
It's awesome. I'm not complaining. It's. I've been laughing. I'm just saying that everything else kind of put myself on the back burner. My wife.
Get out of here with that down tone, bro. You can do it.
Yes.
You can do it.
Adam, do you send us the jokes just to show off, or are you looking for feedback?
You know what it is? I write about 35, 40 jokes, and three of them make it.
Keep writing them. I'm stealing every one of them.
Three of them make it.
Everyone I can remember.
3 of them make it. So then I'm like, I don't want to get rid of the. So then I just send them to my friends to annoy them. So at least they have to read them because
I'm like sickened while I'm taking a shit.
So like otherwise, I'm just waking my wife up at like 2 a.m. and she's like, like leave me alone. This is ruining our marriage. All this shit. So I have no.
And that's just when she thinks you want to have sex.
Yeah. So then I have no. So I'm like, and I can put some of them in my act. You know how Bill, a lot of these jokes are specific for this. Like you can't put them on. So, and even then, like I did a show Tuesday night. It was like an all black crowd, and I'm like, oh, let me try out these jokes about like. So I'm doing jokes that like, and I'm killing before that. Then I'm like, oh, let's try out the new jokes about Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer. Dude, these people are like, the fuck.
No, I hope a rapper takes that soundbite that you just did, all black crowd, and puts it in a rap song.
So, dude, then I'm mad at myself for like, why did I do that? I was doing fine. I was doing well. But I'm like, no, let me talk about the Doge cuts and people that wanted nothing to do. Anyway. So, that's so.
A real Daily Show crowd in there.
Real Daily Show. Yes. So,
you know who I feel bad for when Adam performs for an all-black crowd is the servers.
I thought it was the guy that gave you that haircut.
Because they don't tip.
But just to let everyone know how funny one person on this show is, right? So, which everyone here is hilarious, but one person is the funniest human being in the history of the fucking world. So, Bill Dawes says, I can't do the show till 12:30. So we move the whole show around him, right? So then I'm like, hey guys, we're doing a show at 12:30. Oh, I didn't think you guys were going to do it. I can't do jiu-jitsu anymore. And then Don goes, why? Because your heart is broken? And he goes, well, no, I have severe AFib. So all these blood thinners and beta blockers apparently is something that makes me bleed. I could die. I don't know. I have to get a surgery soon and I can't get a fib. All this time I thought I was heartbroken. Turns out I have fibrillation. I had it for the past year. I'm a fucking idiot. I never got an EKG till 2 weeks ago. This is all Bill. So then someone writes, just use one of the tampons you carry to stop the bleeding. Don is the funniest human. And then I go LOL, and he goes, "You have nothing to laugh about, you fat pussy." So,
yo, I didn't even read all that. I just saw Don Fry responding, and I was like, "Good enough."
Bree, my wife thinks that because I read to my wife, she thinks you need a show on TikTok where millennials tell you their problems, and you just tell them how much a bunch of pussies they are, and just that would that be the greatest show in the history of shows? Like that would be the funniest.
Great, it worked. I like that. Yeah,
yeah. A fried
generation.
Yes, a fried stitch. They call it a stitch.
Seriously, we need that show, and we need the mayhem of like show where he goes, "Here's the time that I got,
a retrospective. Oh, don't worry, I'm working on that. I think I might hire you guys.
My days in prison.
Oh God.
Prison. Hey, yesterday I recounted to somebody how I refereed the President's Day basketball tournament at Chino Valley State Prison.
What was that like?
But it was a hard job, bro. It was a hard job. In fact, one guy was fouling people and wasn't playing very good, and I watched him step off the court, smoke some methamphetamine, and then go back and play better.
Wow.
Yeah, meth works. It's true.
Jason,
that's what I can tell you. Meth does work.
He did like a performance-enhancing like pen cap hit in front of the guards. I was like, holy shit. I was like, damn, bro. I like looked around. I was like, man, if he gets us pepper gas, it's going to be a bad President's Day.
By the way, my wife, I was on the road. She's like, I'm getting 4 little chickens. And I'm like, oh, God. We already have 6 bunnies, 2 cats, 2 dogs, now 4 chickens. They started laying eggs. This is the most delicious thing I've ever had in my life. I'm telling you.
Good. Yeah,
good. It's the best.
Adam Hunter had a farm. E-I-E-I-O.
I recommend everyone to get chickens, okay? It saves you so much money on eggs, and you'll never... I'm not an egg guy. I never really liked eggs that much until I've had chicken eggs right from their asses to fucking... It's
I don't think it comes out their ass, Adam. I don't think
are you trolling us? Because you got...
They do in California.
It's cloaca. That's what it's called.
Wherever it comes out of, I'm telling you.
But it's a whole business, like sexing chicks. They expert level. They pick up the little chickie and squeeze its little cloaca, and then if its butthole comes out a little more, it's like, oh, that's a rooster, and they chuck it in a fucking shredder.
How do you know all about this?
I read it in a book.
Who do you think chucks them in the shredder?
Yeah, exactly, bro. Don Fry saving the day. Oh,
yeah. That's how he became one of them good guys in prison.
Do you got a microphone on right now? How the hell is he throwing his voice like a ventriloquist?
Can I just say something, Adam?
Yes.
I love how like I'm talking about like a serious heart condition, and you read my voice like, "Oh, I have AFib."
Are you okay? What's going on?
I could have had a stroke.
Are you gonna die,
People are
bro?
surprised when they hear the sound of their own voice, Bill.
So what's going on, Bill? Tell us. Talk to us.
No, it's fine. I mean, you can. It's not a big. It's called AFib. People know what that is, right?
No, what the fuck? Your heart is falling out because the Jewish broad broke it.
Wait, hold on. Don, you had it?
Sorry.
Yeah, I had it. They jump started me a couple of times. Yeah.
Fuck.
So
and now it's fine?
to it. It's not that big a deal.
Yeah, they jump started me, but didn't work. They jump started me, but didn't work. I gotta get surgery.
So what happened, Bill?
They they put you under, and then they like electrocute your heart to reset it, to like reboot it. And for some people, like superhumans, like Don,
they put you under.
Well, they put me in twilight anesthesia. Yeah. I
know.
He
did his for fun.
You did it. You got
up, man.
You got it standing up, probably.
Yeah.
But Bill, how did this happen? Like, what?
While I was singing.
Happened? Like you were in pain.
I'll tell you what. I was doing jiu-jitsu. I was getting winded so much. I was like, why am I getting winded so much? There's maybe something wrong with my heart. Anyway, it's funny because after I found out I had AFib, I told my Russian jiu-jitsu instructor, I said, hey, man, it turns out I'm not a pussy. I have a heart condition. And he wrote back, maybe you have heart condition because you're a pussy. Yeah. So it's just. So
then now you can't you can't roll anymore?
Well, the doctor said that I'm on Eliquis and some blood thinners. He said if you bleed, like get like a cut on the forehead, you could like bleed out because your blood's so thin.
Oh, you can't bleed out from
I know,
forehead,
but whatever. You can get like. Look, I don't think it's a problem, but the doctor's like,
you have to clean the mat.
What's that?
Yeah, you have to clean the mat. Yeah. Well, you're not gonna die. Jeez.
Yeah, I agree. I mean,
we're talking to a guy. We're talking to a guy that during the podcast got his legs scraped out in the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Yeah, man, I don't know if you hear him. There was a guy he hired, like some Mexican dude that was like I don't know what, cutting his lawn or something. Next thing you know, he's in Don's house scraping out a fucking, it looked like a bullet hole. And I don't even think he was using anything that was sanitized. And Don's sitting there like, ugh, fucking laughing while the guy is cutting like the biggest gash I've ever seen in my life. And I seen Paige Van Zandt's OnlyFans. Okay. So it was.
I bet you've seen some big gashes.
Yes. How is your leg? And who was that guy that you hired, Don?
That was my cook.
Well, if anybody's qualified to do outpatient surgery, it's a cook.
Yeah, and like what kind of cuisine did he feed you afterwards? I hope he didn't wash his hands.
No, he never washed his hands. Dirty bastard.
Fucking leg pustule, fucking soup and salad. Oh my god.
And Sean, how are you doing? What's going on?
Oh man, I'm still under the weather a little bit, but no, I'm good. I can't shake the super flu, man. I don't know. I guess I should have worn a mask.
At least you feel good enough to make your bed.
Yeah, that's what you
comb your fucking hair. You all right, bud? Fuck up, motherfucker. Hydrate. Got to get rid of this. What the fuck is going on? The whole team is down.
I've known Sean for 5 years. I know, long, 10 years. And the last couple of years, look, I love Sean, but it's been rough. He's always in pain. He's like 37 painkillers a day, but can't move, can't do this. It's just one thing after another. The hospital, they don't know what's wrong with him. I've never felt more pain. And then his fucking girlfriend posts, Sean, you're a rock. I was in so much pain, but no one could handle it. And I'm like, what the, is she in the morgue? Like what, like how are you her inspiration? Like,
oh, dramatic ass girlfriend.
Like, Sean, how is that possible?
You cut out. I couldn't hear you.
I said, how is that possible? That she's
I'm the rock?
Yes.
I don't know. I guess because I've been through so much and somehow I keep a frown on my face all the time and don't let it bother me. So,
Yeah.
I tend to find the negative in everything.
Oh, nice. So, all right. Well,
especially your comedy.
Thank
I know.
Wow. Wow.
He does comedy?
So, did you guys see the Romania fights with the three influencers?
Yes.
Did you guys see that?
Wait, was that the two guys, three girls?
Yes. You guys see this?
Go ahead and play it.
What was that?
Go ahead and play it. We
All right.
might as well get a play-by-play.
I don't even understand it.
Yeah,
All right,
listen.
so it's called Real. I don't know what's going on in Russia or Romania. Actually, it's Romania, and
Same thing.
I don't know why I don't know, is McCorkle the matchmaker or whatever, but like they have the fucking craziest shit I've ever seen. Let me see. Our XF, known for unconventional bouts, had previously had a similar mixed gender match featuring a 140-pound man against two women. Though obviously the guys won. And then now they have three hot influencers against two men.
You see where it's trending, right? They're like, all right, let's get two chicks at him. Okay, let's get three chicks at him.
I mean, don't you think the ratio 3 to 2 is a little? It should have been like 5 chicks versus 2 guys.
Yeah, one dude. Let's see one dude versus a fucking bucket load of women, fat women, skinny women, like all kinds of women. Instead of 2 on 3, that's fucking bullshit. And look at those.
They had headgear.
Right
Wow.
All right, Jason, explain to me what's going on here.
Perfect, bro. Listen, I mean, the biggest travesty is this guy's technique.
I mean, it's
laughable. It's like, this is just like, man, a mockery of our sport. But I will say that OnlyFans girl's got some fucking kicks. You know what I mean?
I mean, he's running away at this point.
That's what I'm saying. Like, look, she has some feist in her, but it's just like weird. And you know what? Her core strength looks pretty accurate. Like,
it seems like the girls, as soon as they get a little trouble, they just run away.
But these are not like MMA fighting girls. That would be more interesting if it's like two like bitches that really know what's up. Like these are just like weird girls who like to get abused anyway.
Oh
yeah, of course.
Oh, that kick.
That's what I mean. It's brutal. It's like they're into it. You know what I mean? Like it's too much, but they signed up for this.
I mean, they're still attacking him after it's over.
Yeah. That was good. She's going to sell way more OnlyFans subscriptions, 100%. I'll be beating off her tonight if it's above 5 rubles.
Now, who thought this was a good idea? Like, who was like, this is, I mean, we're talking about it. But
I know, we're all watching it and talking about it, so clearly they're right.
It worked. It worked.
I'm guessing guys who hate their mothers deeply loved it.
Exactly. And the fact that the dudes didn't really know how to fight either kind of made me feel like it was less painful for everybody involved, because those guys like didn't know what they're doing. They're just chucking crazy bungalows with no technique. And then he finally lands a kick on the belly. That kick was open the whole time.
And I love how they're celebrating at the end like they won something important too.
I know, yeah. I mean, look, it's for men's rights, I guess. Fucking assholes in Romania. Oh, Andrew Tate was in attendance, right? Did he referee?
He had to be.
He cornered those guys, I think. He was in their corner.
I don't know. Their technique looked too clean to be coached by Andrew Tate. I don't know if you've seen him kickbox.
No. I'm saying he just held the bucket. He just held the bucket. He wasn't there fucking actually coaching the guys. Those guys.
Jason, when you were in the yard, was there was a lot of trans there, right?
Not a lot. There was two. Everybody knew them. They're celebrities.
Did they get into fights?
They were real popular too.
They were, bro. You have no idea. But they had like, look, bro. Okay, you want to get into it? The Gay Boy Gangsters was like a real gang, like that you had to worry about. It was all gay dudes, and they kicked it with the trans. It was a weird.
And they were called the Gay Boy Gangsters,
buddy, and they fucking said it. They're like, yeah, they're gay and didn't give a fuck. They'll slice you with a tuna can lid. Yeah, they don't give. Yeah,
I heard Bruce Buffer was the shot caller.
No, yeah, he was in administrative segregation. Like everything couldn't get him out.
Sean, on your tombstone, right? Are you going to have a Bruce Buffer, Don, Brendan Chow,
Cruz, like Dominic Fellatio, and autoerotic asphyxiation?
Like, I feel like what you're going to do, Sean, is like, here lies McCorkle, great father, great husband, great fighter, great business guy, still funnier than Brendan Schaub. Is that actually going to? Would you do that?
I don't know. I'd probably do something like poetry or something, like roses are red, violets are blue, Brendan Schaub sucks. Just leave it like at that, and like let that be the epitaph on my tombstone.
Man,
isn't it kind of?
Did I say epitaph, like a racial epitaph? I think it's epitaph. Right?
You know what? I would like to look. I would like to have a half off. You versus Brendan Schaub in a comedy duel. The fans decide who's the better stand-up comedian fighter.
Here's the problem: is that Sean is one of the funniest people I've ever met, but the problem is he might not kill in the room, because he'll do jokes that only him and like 30 people.
That, Sean. You got to update your style.
It'll be the funniest jokes. It's
not the audience's fault, Sean. It's not the audience's fault, Sean. You can't make jokes to yourself only. You have to make jokes to the rest of the crowd.
Yes.
That's why me and Schaub would be a close competition, because we both do jokes that only 2 other people think is funny. The difference is minor inside.
The best would be just to have the audience try not to laugh.
Yeah.
And you guys just up there eating shit. I'm setting it up, McCormick. You better get healthy.
You believe it.
By the way, Don,
I don't know if you guys have seen. Have you guys seen that guy that went and did Brendan Schaub's comedy act at an open mic?
Yeah, it was great. That
was amazing.
It was amazing. It's art.
Wait, what was this? I missed this. Someone did his whole act at an open mic?
Yes.
Yeah, he got up there and was like, beans, cheese, right, Texas? And he wasn't even Texas. He just kept doing like everything from Gringo Poppy, and no one knew.
How did it do? How did it do?
It did. It killed. People got it.
People knew what was going on?
Yeah.
You did, yeah.
Well, there's enough, like, let's say, unhoused felines out there that, be into that.
Don, how was New Jersey?
It was good. It went real good, except for the plane trip. The plane trip sucked. Holy shit. Got canceled here in Tucson. Got canceled. I was supposed to go from Tucson to Dallas to Greenville to New Jersey. I ended up going Dallas to L.A. From Tucson to L.A., L.A. to Greenville to New Jersey. Every plane was fucking late. I didn't get any sleep. Ended up getting there 2 hours late the next day, 2 hours late for the signing. and I walked right into the signing, did the signing, and then they shipped me back. That plane was late. The plane got to Dallas late, so then they put me in a hotel room for 3 hours of sleep, and then I got to Tucson, and went to my girlfriend's house and started helping her do work. And then I finally got home, and me and my bulldog just crashed. We were out.
And then Don's girlfriend told him she was late. And there was all kind of problems.
Bill, are you in a gym shower right now?
No.
What? You never have clothes on in this podcast.
I will have clothes on soon. It's a reverse 13.
It's like you get naked for the podcast. Is it because you're with like 3 guys that are the manliest fucking guys in the world who've gotten in like over 200 and they have so much and they can all kick the shit out of us so that you feel the need to like be
Hey, listen, bud. I mean, I'm chumming up the whole podcast, so keep doing it. Keep doing what you're doing, Bill.
By the way, you look much better, Bill. I think the AIDS you have is really helping you.
Thank you.
Technique. But you never are dressed.
Yeah. It's a running theme with a shirtless, fucking sexy Bill Dog.
All right, fine. I'll put on a shirt, you guys.
Don't be so homophobic. You're being really homophobic.
The ginger.
I'm not, bro. I'm saying keep rocking it.
I gotta talk to you about Game Time. Okay, Game Time. NFL playoffs. One of the greatest things you can do is go to an NFL playoff game. Okay. You get to go with other fans. You have fun. You take your family. Listen, Game Time has a new feature called Game Time Picks that makes getting tickets for events even easier. Game Time filters out the fluff to show you only the incredible deals on great seats. You don't have to waste time searching through thousands of tickets to find the best value, okay? Make it you can save time, and saving time is money. Time is valuable, all right? You pick an upcoming game, you browse through the ticket deals on Game Time Picks, and it's so easy. I do it all the time. I go to concerts on with Game Time. I go to NFL games. I go to WNBA games. Okay, you can go to MMA events. All right, they have curated deals that make it easier to find the best price to get great seats. They have the super deal, which is the best value for that event. You get the seat views, so you don't like stuck behind a goalpost or you're sitting in the parking lot, whatever it is. They have the lowest price guarantee, and they have event cancellation protection, job loss protection, etc. All right, go to Game Time Picks. All right, they make it easier for sports, concerts, comedy, theater. They have all-in pricing. You get the seat views, you get ticket coverage, and you get the lowest price guarantee, or Game Time will credit you 110% of the difference. What are you waiting for, people? Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use the code CLNS for $20 off your first purchase. That's right. Create an account, redeem your code CLNS for $20 off. All right. Download Game Time today. Last minute tickets, lowest price guaranteed. I'm telling you, it's awesome. You're going to thank me later. Check it out right now. He's the fucking craziest guy. Like
you know what's crazy about Bill is every podcast, either we get Bill Dawes, clean shaved, handsome face guy, or Bill Dawes, I just woke up out of a coma in fucking Mount Everest. Like that's what he looks like today.
Oh,
like,
yeah, but that dude, he does jujitsu once every 6 years, but keeps getting a belt somehow. like every time I see him on Facebook, he has that fucking belt. He went from like purple belt to brown belt, and then I go now he's a black belt. I go, how was it roll? I got tapped by a blue belt today. I'm like, dude, shouldn't you get your black belt taken away if you go once every 5 years and a fucking blue belt taps you?
We're resetting your black belt. Sorry, bud.
Well, if you get a major medical diagnosis every time you go, you're still gonna be a little while before you come back, right?
Yeah, seriously.
I do think I have heard stories where people have gotten demoted. They've gotten demoted. Hold on, someone's call. I've heard stories where people get demoted if they get their asses kicked in a gym. That is true.
Wow.
Get their belt taken away. That does happen.
I'm going to write a fucking letter campaign to Eddie Bravo or whoever the fuck you train under and be like, God damn, this guy's got to go.
I don't even like the whole belt system.
I like it in a way because at least it lets you know at first glance if this young dude is going to be fucking like spamming the buttons, you know what I mean? Like headbutting you and shit, you know, or he knows his way around the fucking rolling, you know? it's blatant. It's like right there on your waist. Like you're like, all right, okay, this guy's a black belt, so he might know some stuff. Like,
yeah, but if a college wrestler can go in there, right? Like Pat Downey right now. Pat Downey, who made the world team, is now in the blue belt competition.
I know. Yeah,
Like,
but exactly. That's where it becomes kind of arbitrary if everyone's not on the same playing field. It's a different sport. But yeah, okay, fine. This guy's a blue belt, but goddamn, he has a wrestling background of whatever. You can advance this guy faster, but it remains that he gets up to the blue belt level. It's just an easy way for the coach to differentiate guys in the grappling space, where you're like, all right, let me put these guys together about the same level. And then you can do that. Like your other instructors can do the same, can look and go, if I don't know this guy, this athlete, I can guess.
Right. But if I'm a college wrestler, I can't go to a middle school tournament and just start fucking up.
But see, that's where it's not level of skill necessarily. It's level of knowledge about the sport and how to train and whatever, that's you have to like kind of be in the jiu-jitsu space for a while to like understand the vibe of it. It's not like to necessarily denotate exactly how great a fighter this guy, but his level of knowledge and his commitment to jiu-jitsu.
Sean, what belt did you get up to?
I was always a one-stripe white belt, but it was because I would submit the teacher at every class, the first class of every school I went to, and then they didn't want me to come back or wouldn't roll with me ever again.
There's an old Brazilian saying. Sometimes the king of the jungle is the elephant.
Yeah, that's what I was doing it to 150-pound guys or 160-pound guys, so I would like declare myself.
You're mean as fuck, bro. You're 150-pound guys. You're putting them in neck cranks, you motherfucker. Yeah. You're like 300, but double their size.
He's such an Sean is such an asshole. Sean goes on a military tour, and they have these like these dogs that are trained killers, right? Because I know they take it this thing.
And he's ducking them.
And Sean goes, and these dogs are like basically to find bombs and to like kill the Taliban and all that. So of course Sean goes, there's no way this dog could beat me up. And the whole military now is against Sean, right?
Yeah, they didn't like me.
So now the dog comes to fucking sick Sean. Next thing you know, the dog is like, Sean's petting it. It's like
nice. Yep. He is a dog whisperer, huh?
Yeah, they sent their massive 120-pound German Shepherd and said, oh, you're really going to like this one. And like I had the sleeve on and he came up and I wasn't scared or nervous. I just kept looking at him. He sprinted toward me, stopped and slid and lay down and submitted. And then I raised out like Patty. He was like, oh, he's such a vicious boy. And I'm lucky I didn't get shot by one of the soldiers because they did not like it.
That's adorable.
He does it just to be a dick. Like he'll just go to a gym just to submit to teacher and then leave and then not even pay the gym or
what a jerk. I stuck out the 30-day free trial.
Yeah, exactly. You use your class pass.
Yeah, exactly. I got a punch card. Got 3 more left.
Now, Don, people are saying your daughter is a lesbian. Is this true?
Which one?
How many do you have?
I got 2 daughters.
Nice. Is one of them a lesbian?
No, they're both divorced like their mother.
No, it's the best episode of MMA Roasted we ever did. Oh my god,
they're both whores like their mother.
Yeah,
I mean they can't be
like this long.
I mean, well, they have like 30 guys trying to hook up with them at your party, and they pick none of them.
None of them are up to her standards, man. Shit, the bitch has got high standards. Look what they got a deal she grew up with, Fuck, they got a lot to meet.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yours be bringing home.
What is this show about? Is it a tabloid?
I have no idea. There's a fight coming up.
Orko and Don Fryer are up to?
I told you I have nothing planned in this fucking show.
I know, huh?
I've been writing
thousands of 315 card if we're going to talk about MMA.
I've been writing thousands of jokes about fucking politics, and my mind is shot. All right, so let's talk about the actual fights that are going on.
Adam's like the Bellator matchmakers. He has nothing planned.
Nothing. I have absolutely nothing.
Nice.
All right, so tomorrow night, Henry Cejudo is fighting Song Yadong.
The dong.
Bruce Buffer fights Dong every night.
Hey,
Song
why?
Yadong.
Yo, on the poster, Cejudo looks 4 feet tall, and then Sang Yadong looks 9.
So you're saying the camera added height?
Yeah.
So like he asked me to give him some jokes. I was like, I gave him like 6 fucking inappropriate dong jokes. Of course, he did all of them. He's like, I'm looking for the biggest dong I've ever seen. Like, but they were all kind of making fun of Cejudo. Like,
I wish I could sit like cage side at that fight, and as soon as they like clinch up, say, "Stand them up."
oh, that's hilarious. That is hilarious.
I used to do that at fights with little guys. It was never appreciated.
So Song Yadong, I hope Henry wins. Song Yadong seems like a real nice guy. Trains out of Team Alpha Male. Good fighter, power. Henry needs a win. He needs a win back.
And who is Song that? Who is that guy that Song beat up? He beat up somebody good.
He beat Peter. No, he lost to Peter Yan last fight. He beat Chris Gutierrez. He knocked out Ricky Simone. He lost to Corey Sandhagen. He beat Marlon Moraes. He lost to Kyler Phillips. And this is a very winnable fight for Henry. If he doesn't win the fight, he's got to hang it up or go to the GFL, whatever, the fucking Global Fighting League or something.
Or come back on the podcast and face the wrath of Don Fry after losing a title fight.
Oh, that was the best. That was man, dude. He lost title fight, and Don was there, so he actually saw it. And he goes, "Anything you want to say? Yeah, you fucking pussed out. You let me down. You need to sack up and fight like a fucking man. You're an Olympic champion. You didn't throw one fucking takedown. You should be ashamed of yourself." Like, dude, it was like I was so uncomfortable.
Wait, we have footage of that? That's fucking on MMA Roasted.
Yeah. No, look, if anybody wants to take clips of this podcast and put it out, go ahead. I don't care. But start your own MMA Roasted channel, because they're always people always yelling at me. Why is it on Adam Hunter? Because I don't fucking. I have a fucking family. Okay, I gotta pay attention to my wife. I got a kid. I got pay bills to pay. My fucking mortgage is too expensive. I got 2 fucking cars. I got to put my kid through fucking school. I don't have fucking time to make extra fucking YouTube channels. Do it for me, okay? Do it, please. Fucking exploit it. Make fucking all the money you want. I don't give it to fucking Bill Dawes's.
How do you really feel?
Whatever, fucking cancer research, whatever the fuck he has. Okay, help me out. Okay, fucking help. I fucking Bill, are you in a mental hospital? Where look at the window, ready to fucking jump out. Like, what are you doing?
He's flying over the cuckoo's nest.
Bill's wearing a paper gown, like, okay, I'll put a shirt on.
Literally posting a suicide note and just saying this show, and then he's gonna fucking jump out. Dude, I did a cruise recently, and this comic was like, while he was on stage, he kept hearing from the speaker, "A man overboard, like somebody killed himself. They jumped off and killed himself." And every 10 seconds they were making an announcement about it while the guy was telling jokes. And I was like, how bad was your set?
Not as bad as the dude that jumped. Shit.
Bad enough guy jumped the ship. Yeah, fuck.
Yeah.
So Fluffy is fighting Anthony Fluffy Hernandez, not the comedian. He's a guy. He's from Northern California.
Click on him.
Grinder. This dude never gets tired. He actually submitted this guy who they were saying was the greatest. Guy. He submitted Ralpho Vieira with a guillotine. This guy did.
This guy is fucking he's the most awkward body dude. Yeah, he got good grappling like a motherfucker. He looks like a potato with chopsticks coming out of it.
And he never gets tired, and he's doing everything. Now, and he's fighting Brandon Allen, who's like, this dude's he's the guy that got into a fight against Marvin Vittori at another event, PFL event. Also a really good fighter. He's like he beat somebody. He beat Paul Craig. He beat somebody else. He's also a really good. This should be a really good fight. I think he's from like the sticks somewhere. This is a tough fight for both of them. Hernandez, this should be a good fight. This is a really good fight. I don't know who wins. By the way, who do you guys think wins? Song Yadong or Cejudo? Mayhem.
Dude, I'm not gonna count Song Yadong out. I think Cejudo should be the favorite and should grind him out, but the guy's training at Alpha Male. That kind of makes me think he's wrestling a lot, and he looked pretty fucking good in that last fight. So I don't know. I don't know, Cejudo, bro, he was Olympic champion, so he put a lot of miles on his body, and he's like not old, but he definitely, he showed some signs of wear and tear, if that makes sense. Yeah. I don't know. I hope he wins. For sure. I hope he fucking gives the Dawn Fry speech at the end.
Question for all you guys except for Bill. Now, do you guys think it's better? Because Cejudo, right? Amazing wrestler, took gold medal on a team with where Cormier. I don't know if he was in it. I think he whatever. Askren, all these guys. He only one to win the gold. Obviously, amazing wrestler. I don't even think he even knows submissions because I asked his coach, hey, he had the guy in a million rear naked chokes, Darces, his last 2 fights ago. He goes, oh, he doesn't do submissions.
Yeah.
But is it better to be?
Yeah, that's why he's losing.
Is it better to be great at one thing, or a guy like Brandon or Anthony Hernandez who's just good at everything? You think it's better to be great at one thing or good at everything?
Well, I mean, dude, Cejudo doesn't do a lot of wrestling. It seems like he's he fell into the wrestler trap of boxing all the time, and he's powerful and strong, but I don't know. Yeah,
he keeps his chin up too high. He's got to lower his chin.
Yeah.
He keeps his chin up because everybody's 2 feet taller than him. That's probably the reason why.
Yeah.
He's got to keep his chin down and go work the fucking body.
Yeah, the technique is a consideration for sure.
Sean, who wins, Cejudo or Song?
I would hope Cejudo. I also hope that Cejudo finally takes my advice one day and brings the gym bag to the cage as he goes to fight and throws it up over and climbs the cage instead of going through the door, because I think that would be hilarious.
Because he's Mexican? Is that? Dude, Cejudo, people Cejudo, his whole thing, because I coached him for his comedy. This guy, literally, his dad was like a crackhead. He never knew his dad, in and out of jail. Mom had 6 kids, single mom. He didn't even have his own bed until he made the Olympic team. He was sleeping on his bed with his siblings. He was a 2-time state champion in Colorado. I think a 2-time in Oregon, California. And then they took him out of college. He was so good. And he made the Olympics at 17. The guy came from nothing.
Yeah.
Fucking nothing. And
he's an American dream, bro.
I think at the beginning, he was trying that and no one gave a fuck. So then he's like, I'll be the king of cringe. And then people started hating him. But if he would actually somehow find a combination of that, he's a really great guy. I mean, a solid guy.
I find it hard to believe a Mexican woman had 6 kids. And by that, I mean only. But I don't know.
See this, Sean. Sean, I hit you up for jokes all the time. Right?
Yeah.
And either he doesn't get back to me and he goes, hey, next time hit me up for jokes, which literally he hasn't responded to the last 3 times. Okay. Or he writes me the Constitution. It's a fucking 90-page joke with fucking one. I'm like, but yet on the podcast, you do that joke. It had 5 words. And yes, it was racist and probably wouldn't make it to television, but it's a great fucking joke. I find it hard to have 6 kids. And by hard, I mean only. It's right there. It's set up, punch, misdirection, bang. But we can't get that when I text you. I get. And then he gets,
I like to build the suspense.
And then he gets mad at his kid. He goes, my son never takes my jokes in his comedy act. Yeah, because he's got 6 minutes. He would fucking. It would take
done the first
years. Fucking still be up there telling fucking jokes. Bill, what's going on? How come I see half the fucking? Is it are you in some? What's going on with you? Everything okay? You look happier, by the way. You look like you got in some pussy.
I definitely haven't gotten some pussy, but you guys make me happy. You're the next
cheered
best
him
thing
up.
to pussy.
Yay!
You look happier. You actually seem happy. You seem like you're getting over that girl.
No, I think I was like, oh shit. Now that I have an actual heart condition, it's not just being heartbroken. I feel better.
Have you told
I thought it was because of
Instead
her?
of being heartbroken, you have a broken heart.
Because it was, exactly. It was genetics, not this bitch. You know what I mean? That was
Now
the
you
issue.
can't blame the Jews for this. So that's good.
No, I still blame the Jews. Definitely.
Still their fault.
No, ironically, he found out about the heart condition from a genetic test done on his penis blood taken by the rabbi that came to do his relationship with him.
That's a great callback. That's a callback from 19 shows.
By the way, write me a good joke about getting my penis blood taken because nobody believes me and it really happened and I can't come up with a joke about it.
I Googled it. It's actually a real thing.
What do you mean? Yeah. Did he come with a thumbtack or what?
They have. It's a lancet. They get a little lancet and they prick your dick.
Hey, you need a lance set. I use a lance.
They didn't use a thumbtack on Bill. They used a pinky finger tack.
Hey, come on, guys.
This is we've lost the plot.
We had a plot at one point.
I know what plot. This is MMA Roasted, motherfucker.
So Alonzo Menafield is the guy
you said you didn't write one.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, you're like, we don't have a plan.
Alonzo Menafield is a guy that this guy has a crazy story. Him and his brother were from Africa. No, let me get that wrong.
Click on him, bro, if you're gonna talk about him.
I'm pretty sure I got that wrong. Him and his brother grew up in South Central. They went to like 10 different
Did you just confuse South Central LA with Africa?
Central Africa.
No. Here's the African story.
You racist.
No, I'm
racist.
not. No, he went to like 10 different youth homes as a kid. Like him and his brother both. And there was a Christian people from Africa that took him in. A Christian family. And they took him in. The guy couldn't read at like 14, had like no education, ended up playing college football, was a stud, a fucking stud in college football.
Looks like a beastly character, yeah.
And he came into MMA and he started he was knocking everybody out in the beginning. LFA, like boom, like 4 seconds, 38 seconds, 32 seconds, 8 seconds. And then he finally got into the UFC, knocked out Paul Craig, lost to Devin Clark, got knocked out by OSP, beat Fabio by Von Fluchoke, beat Ed Herman, lost to William Knight. I mean, he's had a 2-fight losing streak, which kind of sucks. The good news is that he's I guess he's a light heavyweight. But he's good. He's fighting a guy who's 6-0, Julius Walker. How are these guys in the same weight class? His nickname is Juice Box. Make sure they test that guy.
Does right there, bro. He's 193 centimeters, bud. 6'4". That's a lanky son of a bitch for 205. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I hope Alonzo.
Like, you know what I mean? Thin bones, that guy. So he's like a very like yoga fire type puncher. You know, it looks like. I don't know if he has knockouts, but it looks like your guy's gonna show up.
Thomas Hearns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they said Benefield, when he lost 2 in a row, they told him, he said he could see the writing on the wall. He just couldn't read it. So he kept fighting.
Like that.
Solid.
Fucking bang. Sean, these are the ones I want, dude.
He's back, baby. Finally.
You want illiteracy and illegal Mexican jokes. Okay.
I don't just no, not that, but I want the 8 words or less.
Right.
It just keeps going and go. I'm like, dude, he's not gonna be up there. All right. Anyway, you get it. Andre Feely, Touchy Feely is his nickname. He goes back and forth. He's in a band. He's actually in like a metal band, a metal rap. He beat Cub Swanson, lost to Danigi. Nice guy. Another guy that I like helped out doing comedy, and he was one of those guys. He did the MMA comedy show that I produced for the UFC, and he's like you, Sean. He wanted to make it as awkward as possible.
Is he the guy that bombed?
He didn't bomb. He killed. He fucking killed. Actually, he had the best set of the thing. And then the UFC let Austin Vanderford on the thing. This is crazy because he's lost 2 in a row in Bellator. He lost knocked out his last fight in 1 round. Knocked out by Mousasi before that, and the UFC is putting him on this card because he's Paige Van Zandt's husband. And it's a short notice fight.
Yeah, what do you mean? This guy was like, "Hey, I'm fucking not in contract. Oh, you guys want me to
Paige
fight?"
Gonna show up topless?
Probably. I've seen this guy
with their nips.
We know Bill will.
Hell yeah.
Nice guy, great guy from Alaska, really good guy. But I'm just saying that normally the UFC doesn't put a guy that got knocked out 2 times in a row who hasn't fought in 3 years on a main event card and on a UFC card.
CM Punk fucking fought. Come on, bro. They're just trying to sell tickets, dog.
And they couldn't find anybody, I guess. I mean, that's weird, no? They're fighting a guy who's from Kazakhstan who's also lost 2 in a row. So it's not even like they're trying to build up the other guy. I don't know. I know Paige Van Zandt just signed with Power Slap. And maybe she was like, "Hey, listen, I'll do Power Slap."
Do you think that I could offer her a contract with sport where instead of slapping each other's face, they slap each other's titties?
Yes.
Or ass. Slap each other on the ass.
That's what I'm saying. Ass slapping contest. Like, if we're going to really go to the bowels of the Coliseum with society now, and society's going to completely collapse, I want to see how much fun I can have with it.
Dude, you're not kidding, bro.
Don's right.
an ass slapping competition, that actually might get real traction.
It's a thing already in Russia. We're going to import it and pay the tariffs.
So, and also they announced that what's his name is going up to 155. Ilya
Topuria, yeah.
Champion. So Diego Lopez is fighting Volkanovski for the championship. Which is also kind of strange because isn't Volkanovski on his like 2-fight losing streak?
Yeah, buddy. It's going to be a weird, again, it's a weird one. It's just for marketing purposes. Doesn't make any sense logically. But yeah, Volkanovski's one of the biggest stars and he's available to fight. And so is Diego Lopez. And that's how you make a card.
I don't like this. I think you got to have the number one. I mean, I think you got to have the best guys, the number 1 and 2. I don't know. Are they the number 1 and 2? I guess Volkanovski.
They got to sell tickets, dog. They got to sell pay-per-views. That's the model that they're working on.
Is that then what's the point of having rankings then for?
Right?
I mean,
I know, right?
I don't like it. I'm sorry.
Too bad.
Man, they can't all be winners.
That's how it is, bud.
I mean, they've done that before in the past with like having like Chael fight John Jones or something, and like it didn't make any sense. And boxing does that. They'll have like the number 5 guy fight the 1 guy, and sometimes they do that. But
the hardcore nerds do not pay the bills, bro. It's like, who's Alexander Volkanovski? Yeah, they know. The kids know. Like everybody knows, and they'll pay money. So there you go. You know, it's weird that Ilya Topuria just went, I'm done with this. I'm going up. Okay.
Yeah, that is weird. Jared Brooks was today, the Monkey God.
Who's the Monkey God?
Actually, he got knocked out already. He lost by TKO. That sucks. Fuck, I like that. The Monkey God. He's been on our show. The Monkey God. He's like a guy who's like one of the best in the world, but he fights in 1 championship because I don't even know why. And
I think it's because they don't have a 105-pound title in the UFC. But doesn't he fight at like 115?
125. Now we're making shit up. Yeah,
no, he's a real good dude. He's a good dude. He fought at one of my shows that was ridiculous with the pillow fighting, but he actually fought in a non-pillow fight at one of my fights.
So Don, what do you got planned this weekend?
Let's see. What is today? Fuck! I gotta gear up. I gotta jump in the shower and shave and comb my hair and head up to Scottsdale. Boss Rutan is coming into town, and Dan Severn and Boss and I are gonna go to a Navy SEAL charity cocktail party tonight. And tomorrow I gotta come back here and do some kind of comic sidewalk sale thing. And
what?
Then let's see, something else tomorrow. I have
so many questions. First of all,
remember.
A lot of questions about this. So imagine you, Boz, and Dan getting like a fight with a bunch of Navy SEAls like that. That's
that'd be awesome.
Yeah. That's gonna be ugly. That's gonna be an ugly situation, ain't it?
And then what comic Cybox? What I don't understand that at all.
Comic book sale. And a buddy of mine has got a bunch of comic books and action figures and stuff like that. And I'm gonna go down there.
You have your own action figures?
And sign autographs.
Got it.
I had 12 over there in Japan. 12 action figures.
Sick.
When I was in Japan, I only have like copies of 5 of them.
Man,
so
I'm gonna try
I need to find the other 7.
That's
some
awesome.
of them were counterfeit Magnum PI dolls, though, so it doesn't really count.
You can't afford them. You're too busy trying to pay for your kids' school and your mortgage and your 2 cars. You can't afford my action figure, boy.
No, I'm gonna get a Don Fry action figure because I always have to play dolls with my kids in the bathtub to get her to fucking take a bath. So if I have like the Don, hey, what up, Elmo, you fucking pussy, like that would be so much fun. Of having Don Fry versus my kids, like, hey, come here, you Abby, you fucking whore, and then just.
Wow, bro. Dominic Cruz was a private eye for a little while, and they called him Magnum CS. I don't know.
I don't get it, though.
Can you explain that one to us?
Like he sucks cock? I don't know.
That was funny, but not everyone knows that CS is cocksucker. So that I
know this guy has his own fucking initials.
Okay, Adam's like, what does MF stand for, and what is the N word?
Oh my goodness.
By the way, I love your son. Your son is
Necrophilia?
awesome. The weekend with your son was great. Him staying in my hotel room with his buddies until he got drunk and 97,000 Jewish jokes came out. Even though he loves Jews, he loves Jews the most. But it was one, and then every time he made one, I made him do push-ups. Just so you know.
Yeah. And he said after every time he did 8 of them, he would say 9 on the 9th one. I don't know if that's true, but that's what he told me.
That's hilarious. All right, Bill, what do you got? Is there like a Palestinian flag now behind you, or is it at a rally?
Yeah, I'm on Mo, so I got to represent Palestine as a Jew. I got surgery coming up.
You
So
got
that's what I'm
the
looking forward to.
black wife beater. You got the black wife beater and the green and white and red flag. Yeah, sure, you got it done.
It doesn't matter what color the woman is he's beaten, but.
Thank you, guys. So the surgery, is it in LA?
Yeah.
You need a ride?
Right.
You need a ride or anything?
No, I'll be fine. But thank you, I appreciate it. No,
We're gonna do a bedside vigil the whole time. And outside the hospital.
It's not that big a deal. It's like it's an outpatient that you just go there for the day.
All right, handle that shit, bro. You got it.
And Jason, what's your weekend look like?
Fuck, I don't know. Whatever, bro. I'm getting into some ruckus.
any fighters you're cornering, or?
Yeah, no, there's no fights this weekend, but there's guys training for fights with fights like next weekend. But yeah, I mean, it's fucking fun, bro. I'm like loving every day. Every day of my life is better than the day before of it. So every time you see me, you're seeing me on the best day of my life.
I love that. That's fucking beautiful. That's it.
All
right.
That's beautiful. Oh, good. We need to start a card company with that. You know?
Yeah, baby. Don Fry Hallmark.
Don Fry Hallmark would be perfect. Merry Christmas, you fucking pussy.
Get out. You little twit.
And then you can put a picture of him and his opponent, Mark Hall, on the card. I don't know.
Happy Valentine's Day. My ex was a
Roses
whore.
are red.
Happy Valentine's Day. My ex was a filthy whore. Yeah, fucking. Happy Easter. You're probably humping someone like my ex did, like that fucking bunny, you fucking piece of shit. Yeah, like, grow a pair.
Yeah. She raped the Easter bunny. Yeah.
Happy graduation.
Caught her screwing Santa Claus.
She raped the Easter bunny?
Now go get a job to go fast.
How do you rape an Easter bunny?
Easily. You just put your hands around their ears and squeeze.
All right, well, listen. People are now getting... I think God is sending people off the podcast. Bill just fucking left, and then Mayhem just fucking left. I think it's like one a comment, and then people are just out. All right, well, listen. Anything you want to say, Sean?
No, you didn't ask me what I was going to do, and I was just going to say that this weekend we'll be seal coating a blacktop thing and doing all kind of work in a commercial building because I'm once again proving there is no construction job you can have that I can't find a group of illegal Mexicans that can do it. So,
all right, well.
Doesn't matter what it is. Like, you guys can sell playground equipment. I bet Jose does. Let me give him a call.
I believe every word, everything you've ever told me, I believe. There's nothing that you could say that I would say that, no, Sean's lying. Sean is, you 100% tell the truth every time. It's the scariest shit in the world. Anyway, thank you guys so much. You guys are the best. Take care, guys.